is like you do need to, you know, get lucky or like hit the right trends. Like so for example, like from my understanding, Markiplier really blew up when like Five Nights at Freddy's came out, which was like convenient timing for him because like the game just became like this huge sensation, and people want to see gameplay footage of that, and like it just so happened like he was doing content of that at the particular moment. Are we going the wrong way? I bet we are. No, we're okay. He's doing content of Friday Nights at Freddy's at that particular time, and people were watching him, so then he became known as like the Five Nights at Freddy's guys, but then he got that exposure, but I think because he put a lot of work into his videos and people knew who he was, then they was like, oh, like then I'll watch his other stuff too. Like, they came for the Five Nights at Freddy's, but then they stayed for the Markiplier, which I think is part of it. Also, I don't know what's going on. Boy, that's savage. It's gone from bad to worse for the White Legs. And I think... and going on to the popularity of games, like, yes, people can... I think there's more going on to the particular games themselves. Like, for example... like, yes, people can play Fallout New Vegas by themselves and get that experience. But also, it's a pretty popular game with like a lot of customization, so I wouldn't, you know, it's not unreasonable that people would like come check this out and say, okay, like I'm wondering what, how this person will play the same game that I did. Like, it's a pretty popular game, so it can appeal to a lot of people. Whereas if I was playing like more obscure games, like say StarCraft, I think less people are interested in that because it's not as popular as a game. Whereas if you're playing like what's relevant and popular right now, then you know people are more likely to watch.
You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out, and like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all White Legs. You talk. You stop.
Wow.
Him hear you. You talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his. He has a debt to pay for what he's done, and I've come to collect. And so he's chosen to cower in the water like a dumb animal.
If what you believe is true, he'll pay for it later. The Soros don't need to see you do this.
I want to take from them what they took from me, from my family. In this life, I want them to suffer. I want all of them to die in fear and pain. I want to have my revenge against him, against Caesar. I want to call it my own, to make my anger God's anger, to justify the things I've done. Sometimes I tell myself that these wildfires never stop burning, but I'm the one who starts them, not God, not them. I can always see it in my mind, the warmth and the heat. It will always be a part of me. But not today. Go. Get out of here. Go back. Back to the Great Salt Lake.
See you, nerd.
That's it. It's finished.
Oh, look at that little ball.
Thank you for staying with me. I couldn't have done this on my own. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon. And there is much to do.
All right, level up. I guess more explosives? Let's take that up to 30. There we go. More guns. Melee weapons and sneak. Alright, slowly working these up. Okay.
So it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Demoralized by the Dead Horse and Sorrow's attack the courier and Joshua Graham led against them, the Whitelegs retreated to Great Salt Lake. Their days were numbered. Word soon reached the 80s tribe that the Whitelegs' spirit was broken. Their war chief a dim shadow of his former self. By year's end, the 80s would overrun the Whitelegs camps, scattering the tribe to the winds and claiming the Great Salt Lake for its own.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the Dead Horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Seeing the courier convince Joshua Graham to spare Salt upon Wounds, the Sorrows learned that retribution could be tempered by mercy. Though he despaired at the Sorrows' loss of innocence, Daniel took some small consolation in the courier's lesson, and prayed it would take root.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the Dead Horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
The threat of the Whitelegs ended. Joshua Graham helped the Sorrows and Dead Horses tend to their fallen comrades and secure Zion. The courier's words had stayed Joshua's wrath in his darkest hour, and in sparing Salt upon Wounds, he was changed. While he continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, he sometimes showed quarter to those who crossed his family. Eventually, this new spirit would diminish the myth of the burned man in distant lands. A small price for the peace it brought to Joshua Graham.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family in Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
There we go. And now the DLC is done. Ooh. Ooh, how good is that for us? Do we not have the, Yeah, I'll take that too. We don't get the bandages. Alright, hold on. Let's see how strong this is. Oh, the DPS of this is way better. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing that then. And let's teleport back to... Where am I? Oh, this is Zion. Okay. I see. Well, let's just leave. I'm done here. Alright, and we can come back to Zion anytime we want to. Alright, that's fine by me. And away we go. So we're gonna go back to our house back in the sink, sell some stuff, and then I guess we just go into New Vegas then. Let it all end. That's what it said on the wall there. Alright, inventory. Let's see what we got here. I'm not super particular about making sure we get the most money by selling the right things because, we're wealthy enough as it is. And I'm not quite sure how many more days we're going to be doing this series. Oh, something else I want to mention too is that I don't think we'll be playing next week. I don't think so. Alright, let's put away some of the other stuff that we don't need. So let's put in... Sure, we'll throw you in there. And... Joshua's Graham armor. Alright, very good.
Have you been flirting with the Ice Queen again? Ugh, I'm so much more fun.
Will Sir be staying for anything?
Alright. I had to buy some things. Alright. He's got some caps, this is good. He's not gonna have enough caps. What has he got for us? What could we have? Recon armor, that's not gonna do it. Oh, really? Nothing. I mean, we could buy some ammunition. Alright. There you go. He's flat broke, and I guess we're just gonna head back then. Oh my goodness. Or actually, hold on. Can we see if we can't repair stuff?
Will Sir be staying for any?
And this doesn't give him more caps. Alright. Oh, we can't even repair all. Yes, repair this. Repair the helmets. Done. Alright, let's see if he's got
Will
more
Sir be staying for any?
caps. Yes, there you go. Perfect. Okay, so this actually worked out pretty well. Sell the anti-material rifle. Charger pistol. Don't think we want that. Alright, good enough for me. Alright, and now we're gonna collect Raoul. I want to go to Prim at some point, make sure we can do the quests there. Alright, so let's get Raoul first order of business, because we do need them. He's our buddy, our friend, and then we was waltz into New Vegas. Actually, hold on. Whoops. Can we go to Caesar's camp and have some fun there? I think we might do that, actually. Alright, Raoul, let's go.
Oh, it's
You want to take along with me?
anything's better than staying here.
Alright, let's go. Cool, so that's done. And we're at level 40. Like, I don't think it's going to take us very much time to do the rest of this. Because, I mean, let's see here.